LA wildfires.
No help, no fire department, not in our area. We didn't see one until now that they're coming by.
On the flip side of that, I can sit there and say, well, you need to do something about the homeless cabins. A lot of fires lately, especially in California, are the homeless. Also the dismanagement of the forest. It's just a situation like this. You had the Palisade fire start, and then you had this one start. You're stretching the resources.
The firefighters, they stretched thin up here. They've helped as much as they could.
But you're really not going to stop a wind fire like this.
A
Bro,
wind
I've
fire.
never seen anything like this. It feels like literally like an apocalypse.
Huh.
This is my old elementary, engulfed in flames right by my mom's house. Yeah, bro, everything just going to shit right now.
We were here for
At this
40
point,
years.
California's known for their fire.
Just seeing stuff like this just brings me to tears, bro. I just had to go water down my homie's house, took his bird. Homie was just chilling. He left him there because he left him last night.
Damn.
I can't leave animals there, bro. No animal, no life gets left behind.
Yo, what up? We're in Altadena, California.
Fucking Altadena, homie.
There's smoke and fire all around us.
10 people have been killed in
Oh,
the
shit.
devastating wildfires in Los Angeles.
This is one of the 5 wildfires that have broke out in LA in the past 24 hours.
It just, I don't know, it just keeps sparking up back by itself. It just doesn't turn off.
As you can see, unfortunately, this house did not survive. Still on fire. Pretty depressing. We're gonna talk to some people around here and see how they're being affected. So let's get into it.
My name is Susana Larios, and as you can see, my house burned this morning. We just lost everything. Thank God that we're all alive, that we were able to evacuate and, go to safety until now that we return back to see our house gone. This is unreal. We've been here for 13 years. Everything is gone. We didn't even get a chance to actually take anything out of our house.
Is there anything in the house in particular that you feel like you're really sad about not being able to get?
Working out has done a lot.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
I got more energy, and I don't get into a rut as
Our family pictures,
Damn.
our dog's ashes.
Damn.
We had them cremated and they were in our house, and just those personal belongings. Everything else is material. It can be replaced, but memories, when they were young, my kids were young, I will never get those pictures back.
What's one of your favorite memories here?
We had a
for you,
pool,
no?
so family times, barbecues, summer, this is the place to be. I think first time coming into the house, pool wasn't ready, but our dog decided to jump in, so we went after
He
him.
actually fell in the pool, and he went in a swampy pool and rescue him from drowning.
Oh, you did?
Because he didn't know how to swim, and he was running around in a circle and fell in the pool. So
Was that the same dog whose ashes was in there, or a different dog?
no, it's the same.
Nike.
Yeah, the same. Yeah, the same ashes.
What kind of dog was Nike?
A bull terrier.
Yeah, that's the pool.
We had a pool table over there. It's gone. This is the back house to the house. You can't see not even one room. It's a 2-story house.
As far as like fire insurance, is that something that you had?
I hope so. I mean, yes, that's one of the things I remember talking to our agent, State Farm, and hopefully we do have that insurance.
State Farm canceled hundreds of homeowners' insurance policies for residents in many of the same areas in the path of the Southern California wildfires. The insurance company's reasoning for canceling policies was due to concerns about the increased frequency and magnitude of wildfires in the state. The company deemed the decision a necessary business strategy to prevent, quote, financial failure.
I sent her the picture of the house when it was burning. So, she's going to give me our policy number and help me out with whatever I can.
Well, I hope that insurance covers a lot of this stuff. That's what it's supposed to do, right?
Yes, I hope so. We'll see what happens when we reach out to them, if they can help us. But everything else is gone.
Do you have an email address for people out there who might want to help you and get in touch with you?
Sure. It's Estrada. That's ESTRADA _S @yahoo.com.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I know it's a sensitive time, so thanks for giving us the time of day. I appreciate y'all very much.
Unlike the Pacific Palisades area on the west side, an affluent area where many celebrities' homes unfortunately burnt down, Altadena is a diverse, working-class suburb located just north of Pasadena in the foothills of the Angeles National Forest. As we've seen, many in the area have been critical about the lack of fire department response, and across the world, everybody seems to be pointing fingers at who to blame for the wildfires. However, many locals understand that the magnitude of these fires is unprecedented, and that firefighters and first responders are doing everything they can to keep the fire contained, which is particularly difficult due to the state's crippling water crisis, a situation that by all measures is a direct result of climate change, overconsumption, and corporate greed. Many people don't know this, but LA and San Diego have been out of water for years and now purchase most of their fresh water from privatized corporations like the Wonderful Company, owned by a billionaire couple called the Resnicks, who systematically export drinking water from agricultural counties like Kern and Imperial. This practice has already caused devastating ecological and health impacts on communities like Bombay Beach, California, which we plan to cover in an upcoming video.
Hi, Mark. How you doing?
I don't know. It all depends on if they can save the sea.
But back to Altadena.
Everybody stretched in from the Palisade fire to the Eaton fire here on the east side of Pasadena, over by the museum, the Silmar fire, 210. So it's already, everybody's already stretched in and trying to cover all these hot spots. It's like, which way do you go? So, you know, I commend firefighters and first responders. Everybody stretched in. We're all trying to help the best way we can. Stuff like this, there's no way to prevent it because how can you prepare for it? I mean, how can you prepare for it? And once the winds picked up, the embers traveled, and then the power lines going, one little ember plus high winds, just the smallest little fuel source is just sparked, whether it's leaves, canopies, you know, from easy ups, anything like that, everything just went up.
Like many others, this concerned citizen that we talked to decided to take matters into his own hands and stay put to protect his neighborhood, despite evacuation orders issued by the city.
Me, I was born and raised here, my childhood home, so I did everything I could to save it. We're a pretty tight-knit community. My next-door neighbors, we all grew up with each other since we were kids. A lot of my buddies were, you know, coming through with supplies and generators. We managed to save, you know, my dad's house, next-door neighbor, and these 4 houses. With the help of some other guys, you know, we wet all the roofs, the floors.
Got the fires out first. The fire started over here, and then my son and I, we just kept the water and kept all the ambers from jumping from house to house. So
we managed to save some houses on the back street, Navarro. We managed to save those with water hoses. We managed to survive, but, you know, unfortunate for my other neighbors, they didn't make it. You know, all their stuff is gone. It hurts. Yeah, it hurts. Just gone. Nobody deserves it.
While some people were able to stay back and protect their homes from catching on fire, others followed city orders and evacuated, with the hopes that they'd get lucky and their house would be spared. However, most people in Altadena did not get so lucky. As you walk through the neighborhood uphill toward Angeles National Forest, nearly every structure is destroyed, aside from a select few. Here's an interview with a recently evacuated family who returned home to find their house burnt to the ground. This is a very emotional interview, so viewer discretion is advised.
Intro played, waking up, street, limping, on my shoulder.
Is this your house?
Yeah. We were here for over 40 years.
Damn.
We had to evacuate early this morning about 3:30. There was no, well, we saw the fires, but we didn't think, you know, that it was going to reach this low. We were just able to leave with whatever we had on and, you know, a little bit of clothes, but not really. We lost everything we had in the house. Pictures, memories, everything's gone.
Hey, that's our lives.
So we don't know what we're going to do now.
So was it the embers coming from the mountain caused some of the houses?
Yes, because last night it was about, I don't know, 5 o'clock when we saw the fire, or a friend, her sister drove by Eden Canyon, and she took a video and she told us, so, but we didn't think anything of it until we started seeing that the fire started moving, you know, quickly. But we didn't think, you know, that it was going to come down this far, you know. But we just got up and left around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning.
So about 12 hours ago.
Yeah. And the winds were really, really strong, and it was pitch black. So we, you know, we panicked. So we just got whatever we could, because she has 2 little kids, my 2 little grandsons. We just got whatever we could, and we just left.
What was the most important item you think was in the house?
My mom, my parents passed away, so their pictures,
No.
her baby, you know, her kids' pictures. I mean, but that's the least, of our problems. We got out alive and we're okay.
Oh, aside from that, do y'all have insurance or anything like that?
No, we don't. We rented it. We didn't own the house, but we rented. But still, we lost everything. We don't know what we're gonna do now. It'll take us time to pick up and start over, but it's gonna be hard.
If somebody wanted to donate to you to offer you some help and some aid during a moment like this, is there any way that someone could do that? Like, do you have Zelle or something like that?
We have cell that are connected to my husband's phone number. Mine is through email. It's L_Espinosa68@yahoo.com. Anybody that wants to help is deeply appreciated.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh. I like that video.